coming in at number 6 is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, God damn it, you would think if you were the 6th largest fucking city in the United States, that when I take a nonstop flight from fucking Los Angeles to Philadelphia, I could get a plane that was a little newer than the one that I flew on, that I swear to God, Will Smith sat on that thing when he went out to go test for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, I'll tell you, it was old. I took the red eye, right? I go on there, paid for a first class ticket because I'm a fancy man, all right? And I earned it too. God damn it. I spent the better part of 2 decades in the back of the fucking plane. Okay? And I can spot a middle seater from a mile away when I'm sitting there in the terminal going, oh man, that son of a bitch. I saw this guy, like classic fat guy, right? Giant fucking polo shirt, like a poncho, hanging off his gigantic torso with the cargo shorts on, legs out in the eczema, okay? Neck pillow, and I'm like, that's got middle seat written all over it. Okay, and he's going to wait to get on the fucking plane. You know what I mean? Like a murder mystery, like a great whodunit. Who's going to sit next to me? You know, maybe somebody isn't going to be on that middle seat. And then you hear the stewardess go, "We have a very full flight. Please don't put all your shit in the overhead compartments." Everybody does that everywhere. "Just try to have it be your wheelies." Some douche stuffing a jacket, like 2 feet from her announcement, just fucking stuffing it in there, right? And by the way, this old-ass plane, the fucking intercom is on full blast. I do the impression, but I'm going to save your ears just in case you have the headphones on. Full fucking blast. So anyway, I get on the fucking plane. It's like those first class seats from like, the 90s. The fucking leather chair, all wrinkled, that's lost its luster from all those years as salesman fucking, getting all boozed up and passing out in it. You can't recline it. I had to sleep sitting up. Paid for a first class ticket. I don't give a fuck what you fly now. Everything has the sleeper seats if you're up front. Right? I have a big fucking head. I got a goddamn snow globe sitting on my shoulders. I got an actual globe. Who's kidding? It's a moon that fucking goes around the planet of Jupiter, right? I'm fucking trying to sleep all night, and my head keeps going forward, fucking waking me up, and then I got to go back, And how, like, the design of an airplane, how it works, because it's designed to fly. It's not designed to sleep on. Like anything you try to do in one of those old school seats, or if you're a poor bastard in the back of the plane. I'm going to tell you right now, I root for all of you guys. I'm rooting for that fat guy with the leg eczema to fucking, lose the weight. I root for people. I make fun of people, but I root for them. Okay? And that's how I justify what a cunt I am. So anyway, it's like, okay, this isn't comfortable. What if I lean my head on the side of the fuselage and it's just far enough that it makes the other side of your neck stretch out, right? You're like, fuck, I can't do that. All right, what if I open the TV tray up, right? TV tray, the food tray. What if I, when I put my head down on my desk, like back in the day when the teacher had enough of you. We're going to have silence, and she'd shut the lights off in the room. Everybody put their heads down in the desk. Then you put your head down, you'd be peeking at your friend. He'd be making fart noises with his fucking hands, remember? Right? Fucking laughing your ass off. Next thing you know, you're staying after school to clap the erasers. You go to put your fucking head down on that. It's just close enough to your body where you feel like you're going to fold your spine in half. And at just some point, you just look over to the person sitting next to you who has a neck pillow that you've made fun of the entire time you've ever seen him, and you're like, you know what? That was the move. I wish I bought a neck pillow. I only bought one my entire time. My entire time flying out in the back, I only bought one neck pillow. It was blue to bring out my eyes, and I only used it a couple of times, and it just took up too much space, because I don't give a fuck how long I'm going out on the road. I never check a bag. Unless I go on vacation with my wife. And then she's always like, we're going to go swimming. You should bring your flip-flops, have a bathing suit, bring your goggles. Okay, cool. But what if we want to go out to dinner one night? You know, maybe one night we'll get a sitter. You and I could go someplace really nice, try and reconnect. Maybe you should bring like a sport coat or something. All right, okay, I'll do that. Now, what if on one of these days, what if it rains? What if it rains? You should have a raincoat. And just, I can't fit all this in a little bag. Well, you should bring your bigger bag. Just bring your bigger bag. I'm telling you, just do it. You'll have all kinds of options. Everything's going to be great. Just trust me. Trust me on this one, because I'm checking a bag too. So you're going to be waiting there anyway. Why, how much longer is it going to take just to wait for your bag? And I always go, okay. And then you know what happens? I go on vacation, and every day I wear the same pair of sweatpants and T-shirt. Every fucking day. And half the shit stays fucking sitting in the bag. And I think to myself, you know what? I could have just brought the smaller one. But she made a great point that I would have been waiting for her anyway, so who gives a fuck, right? I'll tell you who gives a fuck. The guy who had to pick the bag up and put it on the plane. Blows out his fucking lower back. So whenever I travel alone, there's no fucking way I'm prolonging this experience here at the goddamn airport. I want to get the fuck out of here. So, anyway, I get on the fucking plane, and I think I actually slept for most of it still. But, why doesn't Philly, they've always had just shit flights. I remember before American took over that, I guess, nonstop, U.S. Air had it. And Jesus, they had the even shittier planes. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Next time I'll just fly into fucking, I don't know where. D.C. or Newark. But Newark was underwater. The vibe here in New York City. The vibe in New York City has really fucking changed. It's gone back, after this pandemic, you can just, a lot more trash, a lot more fucking homeless people and shit. I guess the liberals had to change some sort of gun law, looking out for people's human rights, which is never a bad thing, but I guess it makes it easier to walk around with the gun, so violence is up. I was told to keep my head on a swivel. Now, I don't like any of that's allegedly happening in New York, but what I'm hoping it's going to do is make the crowds a little bit better than they were when I was here 2 years ago doing the Pete Davidson movie. When it was at literally the height of the phony woke white person. I'm woke because I bestowed that title upon myself. I said that I am woke, therefore I am woke.